For our research on wild animals and for operational practices, you need to know, the abundance of animals and how that changes over time if you've done control. And normally for possums we use trap catch, but Graham Nugent in a research project wanted to monitor possums, rats and stoats, so he came up with a multi-species sort of detection tool which is called a chew card. It's just Corfu plastic and you just nail it to a tree like that. There's peanut butter put into the flutes here to make them more attractive to possums, and then the possums come along and chew them, but rats can also have a significant impact on the cards and sometimes remove some of the possum sign. When I wanted to use them, I wanted to use them just for possums, for some animal health board work, and I was getting frustrated by the amount of rat sign. And here there's some rat damage, but in a lot of the cards on the west coast of Karamea where we were working, pretty well all the card had disappeared, and I was a bit uncertain of how many possums we were missing, so I had to try and come up with a way to make them rat proof. And over the years, Eric Spur and myself and various others have looked at rat repellents, and we've tried a whole range of commercial products that might repel rats, but they just don't seem to work in the field. They do work to a certain extent in the pens, but in the field where you just get so many rats coming to one device, each of them might take a small amount and then your card disappears. So I came up with a physical device instead of a chemical solution. Basically, instead of hammering it to the tree, we decided just to use a bicycle spoke and put it through the core flute and then into the tree, and then that could freely rotate, and the possum can come along here and feed on it, and it leaves its marks along this edge, and a rat climbs up the tree and along here, but when it tries to get onto the plastic it just flips, and the rodent just falls off or hangs off here trying to eat it, that edge of the core flute, and again it just keeps flicking it off. And so far they've worked really well at excluding rats and mice. At least for possums we're a lot more guaranteed that all the evidence we're getting is just for possums and not for rodents.